This weekend on an all-new Hot 20 Countdown.
I didn't know country singers got those things, you know what I mean?
Blake Shelton is starstruck.
You know, you can't really come out swinging for your induction to the Walk of Fame.
Shania Twain has one, and so does Garth and Dolly. Cody Allen here, surrounded by stars on the sidewalk of the Hollywood Boulevard for CMT's Hot 20 Countdown, your VIP pass to country music. Blake Shelton is the latest to cement his place here in celebrity history on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. We'll talk to Blake in just a bit.
Guys, we're proud to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Shelton to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Welcome back. Hot 20 rolling here from Los Angeles with superstar Blake Shelton, who just received his star on the iconic Hollywood Walk of Fame. Did you ever think in a million years this could happen?
No, I guess now that I think about it, I remember when Garth got a star on the Walk of Fame, because I think he like buried his masters or greatest hits or something underneath the star. And I remember when that happened, and even at the time, I was probably in high school or just out of high school and thinking like, I didn't know country singers got those things, you know what I mean? I thought it was like big movie stars, you know? But I guess the cool part about it is, you know, they have categories, and I saw on my star today that there was the record,
right?
The music thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, that's pretty cool, you know, because it's so much of the cool things that have happened for me have been through, you know, television and that world, you know, and still I know that's kind of what drove people to find my music, but I still love the you know, being honored in the music category, you know.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love that everyone sort of roasted you today.
From barely graduating from high school to roofing houses, and then moving to Nashville by himself at 17 years old to chase the only thing he ever wanted to do in his life, be a country singer.
It's been a long time since I've seen you, and I love you, and I'm proud of you. And even though you're an idiot in so many ways.
After today, I assure you, Blake will never see this star again. In fact, as soon as he leaves, you could probably dig it up and re-gift it to Blake Lively.
Well, you know, like I said, I'm sure I had it coming from all of them, because, you know, over the years, I've just taken so many shots at, honestly, all three of them. I mean, even my wife, you know, and so to have me standing there in a moment where they know I have to be subdued, I'm being honored. You know, you can't really come out swinging for your induction to the Walk of Fame, you know. And so they had me against the ropes. I'm proud of them for taking advantage of it.
All right, stay with us. More Blake coming up. We'll talk about the final season for Blake on The Voice straight ahead. We're back with Blake Shelton, who just received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the 2,755th star. Less than 3,000 people have one of those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I looked up some of the legends who have not received stars. This is kind of surprising. Which one do you think it is? Loretta, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson. One did not receive a star yet.
Johnny Cash, did he receive one?
He did. Willie is the only one left.
But they celebrate Willie so much here. Well, that's got to be coming. That's got to be next year.
You think so?
Come on,
yeah.
Hollywood Squares. You got to do it.
Shockingly, your wife, Gwen Stefani, also does not have. So is there rivalry in the household over this whole thing?
You know what? I'm never one to brag, you know, about getting a star.
Sure.
I would never do that, especially with my wife.
Right.
You know, it's just, I want to encourage her, and I hope that she gets her own in a few years after I've had a chance to rub it in as much as I can.
I do love that Gwen and Carly Pierce, who we love on the show, have become friends as well. They performed at the CMT Music Awards together. Tell me a little bit about that friendship. And Carly, obviously you toured with her recently too. So
yeah, I've toured with Carly now a couple of different times. We brought her out when she was still, you know, pretty much had her one single out at the time. I think Every Little Thing had just been a hit or was going up the charts, and now to be able to get her back, you know, I mean, Female Vocalist of the Year, and she's had you know, tons of success, Grammys, everything that I have never had. To have her back now, you know, was cool because Gwen has now got a spot on anytime she wants it to come out, and we have the show kind of built around hoping Gwen shows up and comes out to sing. And so the fact that Gwen came back, she's been following Carly now, you know, throughout her career, and I'm sure, you know, Carly, everybody knows who Gwen Stefani is and what she's about. And so they had, you know, a lot more to talk about this time around, and it ended up being a lot of makeup stuff. You know, Gwen found out that Carly has been buying this Give makeup that Gwen started, and Gwen saw that she's doing it, and then brought her this gift, and you know, makeup that's maybe what they bonded over even more than music. Really,
this is like you and I. We've also bonded over makeup before.
That's right, and cooking utensils and accessories.
Right, we have. This is what we do because we're bros.
Yeah.
More Blake on the way. Back to the countdown now. With Blake Shelton here from Los Angeles. Thanks for having us here.
Thank you, at my office.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Lots of cactus surrounding us here. Desert 5 spot in Los Angeles. Big day, you received your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Final season of The Voice as well. The final episode now just a few days away.
Yeah.
Are you expecting some surprises that night?
I am. I've picked up, you know, I've been on the show for so long that I can tell when the producers are hiding something from me. And one of the dead giveaways was, you know, at some point when it might have been the blind auditions, I knew it was my last season, we were talking about it, and I said, hey, by the way, what do I got to do to get, I'd like to have my chair. I think that'd be cool to have. I'd take it home, you know, just to have it. It's, you know, I've sat in this thing for 12 years now, and I'll buy it or whatever I need to do. And the producers went, shh, don't talk about that, okay? Just don't ever mention that again. And so it was like, oh, that's really playing it cool there. So so maybe I can expect that as a gift, you know. But if not, I'm still going to try to buy it. But they're terrible at keeping a secret from me at that place.
We're going to miss you on The Voice, but a new season of Barmageddon is coming up in the fall. So I know you've taped some of those already. Surprises on Barmageddon for season 2?
So the biggest surprise, I would say, is the show has become even dumber than it was.
Was that possible?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? What a surprise, right? It is. It's completely immature, and I advise not watching it if you have any class whatsoever or children in the house. Just, you know, it's a very immature show, and we take these, you know, Hollywood celebrities and they play games like we have a game this year called Beat Off. Which I guarantee you've never seen anybody beat off on regular cable, you know, but it's a game that we play. We play that, it comes on after Just the Tip, which is also another game that we play. These are real games. You can air this on your countdown show right here.
Can we, though?
They're actual games that people play on Barmageddon.
Stick around. More Blake on the way. Back to the countdown now.
Told you it was stupid.
With Blake Shelton, who just received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he's drinking. You should be celebrating with some drink.
I'm going to quit hiding it.
Please.
You know what I mean? I'm proud.
Yeah. We love seeing Gwen in the country in the videos. You sometimes get her in awkward, you know, in like Oklahoma doing something we don't expect.
Sure. Like hunting mushrooms.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
Who does that? Hunt mushrooms?
You don't hunt mushrooms?
What?
Put her Instagram list. Betty, come here.
Tell me what happened. I don't want you to show me. I want to find myself.
There's so many mushrooms around us right now that I've never even seen anything like this.
We don't in Nashville.
You just buy them.
The store?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Come in a little box.
That's way too easy. You know, it's not just Oklahoma. This is across the entire country. Even in Tennessee, people hunt morel mushrooms in the springtime. They're delicious. You should try them. It's not the ones that you used to pick in high school that grow out of the cow crap that, you know, you'd make tea out of. This is actual food that you eat.
Right.
Yeah, morel mushrooms.
I lived in Texas for a long time. We never did that either.
You never picked mushrooms out of the cow crap and made tea?
I tell you, when I'm not working, what I do is go to the public library through all the microfilm and fish to like find great newspaper articles about you.
You do.
And I found one.
Never would have pictured it. You did that as a hobby.
13-year-old Blake Shelton here with your pet raccoon. This is Seagram, right?
That's Seagram's.
Seagram's.
Yeah.
Okay. And dog there. He looks like he's having a great time. So tell me about Seagram and how much you miss him.
Maybe it was Seagram. Now that I think he was Seagram's after someone accidentally ran over him, and he was in multiple pieces.
What?
But Seagram was my pet raccoon that I had. I believe I was probably 13 years old.
There, I think
oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And that was my dog, Grizzly. I had Grizzly and Seagram, and I do remember the day I was walking to, I had a buddy named Eric, and I was walking down the street to his house. I was walking with my raccoon and dog, and this lady, like, this car pulled over, and it was like, at that age, I remember, like, stranger danger, right? Like,
right, sure.
What was this woman?
Right.
Pulled out, and she had a camera, and she goes, I work for the Ada Evening News, and I've just never seen this. Is that animal with you? Is that raccoon like wild? Is it just falling? I was like, no, it's my pet. And so she took a couple of pictures, and I forgot to tell my mom that this woman had taken, and like the next day or two, this picture came out on the cover of the newspaper of me and my raccoon.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that story. I just want to make sure we got that raccoon in on your big day receiving the star.
But did you get how it came from Seagram to Seagram's?
I got that.
Yeah, that's disgusting. You don't want to talk about it.
It's, morning television. We're trying to keep it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, stuff happens.
Congrats.
Thank you,
day.
buddy.
We love Blake Shelton around
Appreciate
here.
it.
Big day.